Hi and welcome to the video tutorial of modeling with spreadsheet. In this video, we are going to demonstrate the syntax and use of functions like SUMIF, CountIf, average, max, min, and ABS. First, we will give a general explanation of the function and then demonstrate the use of these functions using examples. First, let's take the SUMIF function. The SUMIF function adds all numbers in a range of cells based on a single or multiple criteria. The syntax for the SUMIF function in Microsoft Excel is equal to SUMIF bracket the sum range comma the sum criteria range 1 comma the criteria 1. We can add multiple criteria. Let us see the syntax and usage of the function using an example. Considering the following data in the Excel sheet, we can use SUMIF function to find the sum of prices of a product for a particular year, or we can also find sum of all products for a particular year. SUMIF can have one or more than one criteria. In this example, we have the year, the product, and the price. So we can find that for a particular year, a particular product has a different price. So if we want to apply a single criteria and find out what is the sum of all prices in the year 2009, we can use the function SUMIF and select the criteria range, sum range as the sum of prices. The criteria range will be the year and the criteria will be the year which we are selecting there. So we can find that the sum of prices in the year 2009 is 8. We can manually verify the data. 4.5 and 3.5 is equal to 8. Similarly, if we want to find out using multiple criteria, we can select the year, select the product, and the price will be displayed by using the SUMIF function. SUMIF, the sum range, comma, the criteria range 1, comma, criteria, comma, criteria range 2, comma, and the criteria 2. Similarly, we can find out for any year and any product. Banana for 2013 is 8.35. That brings us to the end of the SUMIF function. Next, let us consider the CountIf function. The CountIf function counts the number of cells in a range that meets a given criteria. The syntax for the CountIf function in Microsoft Excel is equal to CountIf. We have to give the range and the criteria. Now let us consider this using an example. Consider this data given in the Excel sheet, the year-wise price. If we want to count the prices which are more than 10, we can use the CountIf function, CountIf, and the range is given as B2 to B17, which is this range, and the criteria is greater than 10. So we get the value 8. Similarly, if we want to count the number of years of 2009 which are present in this data, you can give the same CountIf, and the criteria, the range is this, and the prices are these. So if we give the CountIf function, we can understand that year 2009 appears 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. So that brings us to the end of the CountIf function. Next, let us consider the function average. Consider a similar example wherein we have the prices of year-wise. If we want to find the average of all the prices in the year, we have the function equal to average and select the numbers available here. This gives us the average of all the prices available there. This is all about the average function. Now let's move to the max function. The max function returns the largest value from the numbers provided. The syntax for the max function is equal to max and give the various numbers from which we'll have to find the maximum. If this is the range of data which are available, let us select all and close the bracket. We can find that 17.9 is the maximum value available. Similarly is the function minimum. We have the similar data. The min function returns the smallest value from the numbers provided. The syntax is equal to minimum. Select all the data available, close the bracket, and you get the minimum value, which is 3.5 from the data. Minimum and maximum are similar. After minimum and maximum, we come to the ABS function. The ABS, or the absolute function, returns the absolute value of a number. The absolute value of a number is a number without a negative or positive sign. The syntax for the function is equal to ABS and select the number. You can understand that minus 210, the absolute value is 210. Similarly, for minus 1.99, the absolute value is 1.99. For a positive 5.01, it is 5.01. By this, we come to the end of the video tutorial. Thanks for watching the video.